7 out on that one. It's basically all fresh.
Jungle's back. New web MB. Barker's gonna toss it down lane a few times. Other new hammer ball, the new Web MB. I'm guessing the MB stands for mass bias, since it's now an asymmetrical where all the other webs were previously symmetrical. So why'd they do that? So just another look for that lineup, I guess. Today Barks will be comparing it to the Pink Widow, as we just seen in his previous video, and then the Web Hybrid here. So we're gonna get a good look at this new Web MB. It should fit right in between these two, just like this. Since we did the Black Widow previous video, this should be just another step down from those three. Brand new core. It's a modified version of the previous webs. And the cover is not new though. It's a Semtex cover. It's been used a couple times before. So if you guys like that cover, you might like this ball as well. Again, layouts are all the same. You can see it right here. Barks bowling the same pattern, Stone Street 9-1, just on a different lane so that we get fresh, so we can actually really see the difference in all three. All right, let's head over to Barko, watch him go down the lane a few times.
Welcome back. Time for round 2 with the Web MB. Not great, a little bit in the oil there. Still carried 10 though. Let's try and get this ball in the friction a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we did change lanes. I want to see a topography on 27 because I couldn't get anything to hook on that lane. A little better on this one. Went through the pins good though. So I've been bowling for about 18 years, give or take. Question for you today. How many years have you been bowling? Throw it in the comments below. I don't know what that carry was, but I'll take 12 of those a game. Ball change, Black Widow pink. It's a little bit stronger ball. Let's see if it shapes just a hair more. Way more angular. It got kicked right. So it looks like you can play the same part of the lane with these two balls. You're just gonna get a little bit faster response, a little more shape down lane with the pink. The web's gonna be a little bit smoother off the spot. So they could work well, like really well together. I like that one. Definitely more angular in the web. Picks up in the spot a little harder and goes through the pins way steeper angle. Let's go to the Web Tour Hybrid. Now if you remember back to this video, I hated it out of the box. So we made some surface adjustments.
Put a little compound on the ball, go down the lane a little bit further and hook a little bit harder off the spot, but not as hard as it was out of the box.
I kept it at that, I think it was 500, 1,000 in compound. I kept it at that. I'm not sure what it's gonna do. We'll find out. Some funky hits.
5-7-10, baby.
Less ball and sharper. Sometimes you need that. Lane breaks down a bit. That's the kind of ball to go to. But maybe not so great on the fret. I mean, I'm left-handed. I never see burn anyway. It's basically all fresh. Especially here. Never breaks down. You bowl 4 games of league, you don't move at all. Can opener there. That's why I throw 16 pounds, right? Snap the 7 out on that one. A little bit left, a little bit more in the friction, a little more response down lane. Kick out those corner pins. liking what I see out of the ball. Kind of reminds me of a hammer phobia. And that was like the only Pearl ball I ever really liked. Cover stocks are very, very close, so that makes sense. Alright, send it back in the shop. Hey everyone, back from the lanes. Through a few different balls here. The star of the show is going to be the Web MB. So my expectation for the Web MB was to be a little bit weaker overall versus the Black Widow Pink. Black Widow Pink has a carbon fiber infused cover stock. It's basically like a new version of Particle, if you're old enough to remember those balls. But bigger footprint in the lane, it's going to get more traction and create more angle down lane. Got Semtex on the cover stock on the Web MB. It's a little bit weaker, so it's not going to have the same footprint in the lane. It's going to get a little bit further down and probably not dig as hard and go quite as angular. So compared to the Web Tour Hybrid, this is a little less ball. The covers are very similar, but the core shape is much, much smaller and less dynamic. So you get a little bit less overall hook. So not preferable in the fresh, definitely better suited for the burn. Like Jungo said in the intro, the order of overall strength definitely goes Black Widow Pink, Web MB, and Web Tour Hybrid. So my final thoughts, I like the motion, but I don't think it's best suited on patterns that are this long. I think a little bit shorter, 39, 40 feet, I think it's going to be more ideal for a bowler like myself, especially being left-handed. Or if the center that you bowl in has a lot more friction built into the lane surface, this might be a good ball for a variety of patterns. But here, because we bowl on a low friction surface and a lot of oil, didn't look great on the fresh. But overall, the Web MB didn't look quite as good as the Black Widow 2.0 on the fresh. A little more surface and a little bit stronger overall. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you comment below. How many years have you been bowling? Stay tuned for our next video. We got Jordan coming back with the Rotogrip RST X1. He's pretty pumped about that one. Woo!
RST1 with the old Ruby. 4 or 5 boards, easy. Ooh, that was early.
Actually, my mistake. It's Jungo. We'll see you next time.